All right, Coach Griffin, just what's the feeling now going into the season? How excited are you guys to get going here?
Incredibly excited. I'll tell you, we got to go to that little official scrimmage last Friday night, kind of get a taste of, first taste of what it's going to be like this season. And, we did a lot of great things. Had some guys play really well. Had some mistakes that we made and a lot of things that we can clean up, but that was the whole idea of it. We got some great film. We were just spent the last couple hours working on that film, and now we're going to get out and see if we can correct these mistakes and take a step forward this week.
You guys won a big playoff game last year. How can you guys kind of build on that and take the next step as the program?
Well, I think every year, you kind of want to build on the last, and winning the school's first playoff game last year was a big step for Bozeman football and our program, and I think this year, we have higher hopes than that. It's a challenge every single year to make the playoffs. We've been fortunate; we made the playoffs 3 straight years. It'd be nice to, of course, our goal is to make the playoffs again, but then, of course, I hope that if we can make the playoffs, kind of a deeper playoff run will be nice for Bozeman and be something that's never been done here before.
What's sort of the biggest key to that? Do you guys have any kind of season that you want to have?
Just playing mistake-free football. I think we're probably the most talented team I've had since I've been here. We have a ton of potential. We have all the ingredients to be successful. We're pretty big and physical up front. We've got some skilled guys, some really good running backs. I think the key to this season is we're going to have to go out there and execute on offense, line up and play sound on defense, and then we're going to have to limit the mistakes this year.
If you guys can do those things, what's sort of the upside potential of this group? How good can it be?
Well, I think if we can limit those mistakes and we can execute and play good football, I think this team has a high ceiling. It's up to us as coaches and to prepare them. And I think if our guys are willing to put the work in, this team has a ton of potential to be very good this year. Probably maybe the best team, certainly the best team I've ever had, and probably one of the better teams that the school's ever had.
Who are some of the individual guys who have kind of stood out so far?
Well, we've got some guys that have been with us for a while. Of course, Bo Taylor, big tight end. We've got a fantastic line led by DJ Moore and Danny Lance, 2 of our big tackles. We got some guys, some other guys on that line that we're counting on to step up and play well for us. We've had a couple of guys, some guys join us this year. We've got a couple new running backs in Lewis Louder and Dylan Howard, both very talented guys, and both bring a lot to the table in their very different styles that they do. And then of course, we've got a sophomore quarterback who played about half the snaps last year, and Peyton Gay. Really counting on him to have a great year this year. And then our receiving core is much improved with some new additions with Nick Jeter. We got Logan Bolster, Colton G, some of those guys, Mason Schuler at receiver. And then of course our secondaries had some big improvements, adding Josh and Joe Carpenter are going to be big components of our defense this year as well.